Founders Live is all great, but we're building community. We're building leaders. We are sharing this vision and growing this. And so that's the cool part. It's a gift, and it's an incredible gift to me to be able to travel to these cities. Obviously, I'm seeing various cities and countries around the world, but I'm actually meeting a tremendous amount of people, and just these people that are so, they're very similar to me. We see alike. Why or how is because they joined on as a city leader, and so that tells me that they have entrepreneurship in their heart. They want to make impact, and they want to change the world and their city as well. And so it's so cool to meet our city leaders. So this is for all of you. Thank you all for everything that you do, and for the future city leaders out there that want to be a part of something that is spreading and growing around the world, that inspires greatness, not only in your city, but all over every continent. Thank you, and we encourage you to step up and lead in your city. Founders Live, Dublin. It is so nice to be here, and you're going to hear a lot more from me very soon. This is the Founders Live Dublin launch event. This thing has never happened here in the city before, and I'm so excited. I will share a little bit more about myself, but I do want to introduce our new city leader, Noha, that is going to let us share a little bit about her thoughts and why she jumped on with us to help launch Founders Live here in Dublin. Let's give it up.
What I like most about Founders Live is what's at the core of all that. Yes, I like figuring things out. Yes, I like trying to come up with new campaigns and ideas and ways to engage the community and ways to show what we're doing and get more people to do that. But ultimately, at the core of that, it's understanding there's an ability to connect with people and to help them connect with themselves in a better future. And now we have the chance to do that around the world for all kinds of people in all kinds of economic situations. And it just really gives me a really good fire, because it's this combination of innovation on our side and then realization on the audience side. And we see that feedback in social and the things people post, and so that's gratifying to me. It's just enough to keep going when it's tough. It's great. So yeah, that helping other people is really what it comes down to. We authentically do that. So there's nothing that we do that's like just on the surface and we're really like, over here making a lot of money or like doing whatever and like trying to, it's all for founders, and it's all for the audience, and it's all to just kind of make this thing better for everybody. That's part of our ethos.
The format of Founders Live is really interesting because you bring people together from different industries, and I was at a point in my life that was kind of an inflection point. I didn't really know what I wanted to do next, or where I was going to go, and so taking some time to go and network with a bunch of really interesting projects was fantastic. And I've not come across any other vehicles to be able to meet such interesting startups from all kinds of different industries in one place in a way that's good fun.
early on creating Founders Live, there was a moment, I had created it, in Seattle. I was the only one running this event. And when it became clear that it was going to expand to other cities, we had to create this position, the city leader role. And I'm still fascinated with it today. These individuals, and again, we're so thankful of our city leaders and people that jump towards this opportunity to really bring together the community in their city, the entrepreneurial community. But we created this position where it is a volunteer and ambassador position, but they are stepping in and for a number of reasons for building their leadership, their influence, growing their network, getting connected with a lot of founders in their city and their country, if not the world, and just having a good time being a part of this amazing brand and celebration of entrepreneurship. The craziest thing though is city leaders, they are changing lives. Every time that there's an event, someone's life, if not many lives, change. But going through the competition and the big gathering and having founders pitch, people come out of it just emotional, and it's a kind of a rite of passage in a way. And so city leaders hold in their hands the power to change people's lives. And so we look for that when we bring on our city leaders. We look for that passion. We look for that excitement and wanting to not only help, wanting to lead in their community, but also understanding that they hold in their hands the power to change these people's lives. And so, we really, really appreciate our city leaders. And you can see that, all of them, as they talk on here throughout the show, they have it in their heart. And that's what we look for.
So Founders Live is actually fun. I go to a lot of networking events, and there's always a little bit of awkwardness, a little bit of stuffiness, kind of oh, who are you? Let's exchange business cards. But Founders Live, it just showed up. It felt like you were at a friend's house or a friend's party, and it was just really down to earth. Everyone was super inviting. I always, would see someone I knew and they say, hey, you got to talk to this person, take me over and introduce me. And then the next time I went the next month, I'd see that same person. They'd say, hey, you got to talk to this person. And it was just such a collaborative space, and the vibes were good. When Nick put the call out for a city leader for Seattle, 3 different people emailed it to me and said, you have to do it. And I was like, well, darn, okay. But I figured, I was going to the events every month anyway. Might as well, do a little bit of extra planning and be on camera. It was a lot of fun. It was an opportunity to advance my own career and kind of get my own name out there and just stay in touch with the community that I really loved.
So what attracted me to Founders Live in the first place was really just the community itself. There's a lot of work that I do in the startup space around marketing, and I'm a founder myself, and so why not be around other like-minded individuals trying to achieve some of the same things I'm trying to achieve. And so when I found out that this community existed in the magnitude that it is, well, now that it's currently in, it was kind of a no-brainer that I should be here in the building. I really saw the need for having each of these founder stories told. Repetitively, founders kind of get siloed into I'm hunkered down doing all the work, and they miss out on the opportunity to kind of really showcase and highlight the successes they've been having, the challenges that they've been going through, and really being able to kind of put that on a public scale so other people can learn and grow and honestly adapt from it. It's something I felt parts of those stories just need to be told.
The city leader is one of the coolest things about Founders Live. It's amazing how we are able to grow around the world, and we bring on these people that want to change their community, change their city, their country, and people's lives all around the world. If this is something that you're interested in, and if you want to jump in and be a part of this amazing a growing entrepreneurial movement and change your community, please reach out to us. We would love to talk with you.